Welcome back to Movies Recap Repo, where we bring you the best movie summaries. Today, we're diving into a thrilling story about a man who unlocks his brain's full potential with a mysterious pill. Eddie Mora is a writer in New York City, but calling him a writer is generous. He's drowning in a sea of procrastination, living in a messy apartment he can barely afford, and staring at a blank page for a book he hasn't even started. His girlfriend, Lindy, has finally had enough of his lack of ambition and constant excuses. She breaks up with him, leaving Eddie feeling even more like a complete failure. Walking down the street, dejected and lost, he bumps into a familiar face, Vernon, his ex-brother-in-law. Vernon looks sharp and successful, a stark contrast to Eddie's disheveled state. Vernon senses Eddie's desperation and offers him a solution. It's a small, clear pill, a new smart drug called NZT-48. He claims it's FDA approved and will help Eddie tap into his full cognitive abilities. Skeptical but with nothing to lose, Eddie takes the pill. He goes home, still feeling miserable, until his landlord's wife confronts him about his overdue rent and the mess he's made. She starts yelling, and suddenly, the NZT kicks in. The world around Eddie sharpens into crystal clear focus. Colors become more vibrant, sounds more distinct. He can read her body language, analyze her arguments, and recall a law school textbook he once glanced at. Effortlessly, he talks his way out of the confrontation, even charming her into helping him clean his apartment. In this heightened state of awareness, Eddie realizes he can access every single memory he's ever had, every piece of information he's ever absorbed. It's all there, perfectly organized and instantly retrievable. He sits down at his laptop, and the words just flow. In a single night, he writes a brilliant manuscript, a masterpiece that leaves his editors speechless the next day. Eddie feels like a god. He wants more NZT. He goes back to Vernon's apartment to get another supply, but Vernon is acting strangely paranoid. He sends Eddie on a few simple errands, but when Eddie returns, he finds the apartment door forced open. Inside, the place is ransacked, and Vernon is dead on the couch. Panicked, Eddie calls the police but then remembers Vernon's hidden stash of NZT. He frantically searches the apartment and finds a bag full of the pills and a large sum of cash just as the police are about to enter. He grabs everything and escapes, his new life powered by a dead man's secret. With a steady supply of NZT, Eddie's world transforms completely. He learns languages in days, masters complex financial theories in hours, and devours books on every subject imaginable. His mind is a supercomputer, processing information at an unbelievable speed. Realizing that writing is too small a gain for his newfound abilities, he turns his attention to Wall Street. He borrows money from a dangerous loan shark named Gennady and starts playing the stock market. Using his incredible pattern recognition skills, he turns a small investment into a fortune almost overnight. He trades his shabby apartment for a luxurious penthouse with stunning city views. He gets a haircut, buys expensive suits, and transforms into a man of power and influence. His success and charm even win back Lindy, who is amazed by his sudden and dramatic change. Eddie's meteoric rise in the financial world catches the attention of Carl Van Loon, a powerful and ruthless business tycoon. Van Loon is intrigued by Eddie's seemingly impossible success rate. He tests Eddie, who effortlessly analyzes complex market data and predicts future trends, impressing the seasoned billionaire. Van Loon offers him a position, seeing him as a key player in a massive corporate merger. But Eddie's perfect new life has a dark side. The NZT has side effects. He starts experiencing time skips, moments where he loses hours or even days with no memory of what happened. During one of these blackouts, he wakes up in a hotel room with a woman, and news reports suggest she was murdered. Eddie can't remember anything and fears he might be responsible. He's also being followed. A mysterious man in a tan coat seems to be shadowing his every move, always just out of sight. Eddie's paranoia grows as he realizes the world of NZT is far more dangerous than he imagined. His supply of pills is also dwindling. He tries to find the source, to understand who created NZT, but every lead is a dead end. His body is becoming dependent on the drug. When he tries to wean himself off it, the withdrawal is brutal. His mind becomes foggy, his body weak, and the brilliant clarity he's grown accustomed to is replaced by crippling anxiety and sickness. The loan shark, Gennady, has also discovered the power of NZT. He gets his hands on a pill and experiences its effects, becoming obsessed with getting more. He tracks Eddie down, demanding a permanent supply. Gennady proves to be a terrifying adversary, his criminal mind now enhanced by the same drug that made Eddie a genius. Things get even worse when the man in the tan coat finally catches up with him. He's not just a stalker, he's an assassin sent by someone who wants the NZT, and he's willing to kill to get it. Eddie is now fighting a war on multiple fronts. He needs to manage the massive merger for Van Loon, fend off a super smart and violent Gennady, and escape a relentless killer, all while managing his dwindling supply and the drug's terrifying side effects. During a desperate chase, Lindy is forced to take an NZT pill to escape one of Gennady's henchmen. She experiences the hyper-awareness and manages to get away, but is horrified by the drug's power and what it's doing to Eddie. Eddie realizes he can't just be a user, he needs to control the supply. He hires a team of scientists to reverse engineer the drug, hoping to create a stable, permanent version without the deadly side effects. In a final, climactic showdown, Gennady and his thugs storm Eddie's fortified penthouse. They're all on NZT, making them smarter and more dangerous than ever. Out of pills and suffering from withdrawal, Eddie is cornered. In a moment of sheer desperation, he drinks the blood of the slain Gennady, which still contains NZT, giving him one last cognitive boost to fight back and survive. A year later, everything has changed. Eddie is running for the US Senate, looking polished, confident, and impossibly successful. Carl Van Loon visits him, revealing that he knows all about NZT. He's bought the company that manufactured it and shut down production, effectively cornering the market. Van Loon tries to blackmail Eddie, offering him a continuous supply in exchange for political power. He assumes Eddie is still a desperate addict, dependent on him for survival. But Eddie just smiles. He reveals that his scientists didn't just replicate the drug, they perfected it. He's no longer dependent on the pills because he has made the changes to his brain chemistry permanent. He can access 100% of his brain's potential without any side effects. He demonstrates his power by effortlessly predicting Van Loon's health problems and future actions with chilling accuracy. Eddie has evolved beyond the need for the drug. He has become the ultimate version of himself, a man with limitless potential, ready to change the world on his own terms, free from any master. Thanks for watching our recap. Don't forget to subscribe to Movies Recap Repo for more amazing content. See you in the next video.